Okay, so we're dialing in from the States, but we've been hearing a lot lately about something interesting happening down in Australia.
Yeah, this group called Connective, Byron Miller's thing on the Sunshine Coast.
Exactly. And this guy, Byron Miller, he's not exactly new to the game, is he?
No, not at all. Seems he's started and sold, what, like 5 businesses?
Something like that. And even turned one into a national franchise. So, he's got some serious runs on the board when it comes to business and networking.
Definitely has that experience. He's seen what works, presumably what doesn't.
Right. And what's kind of interesting, from what I gather, Connective wasn't some, grand master plan from day one.
It sounds more like it just happened,
Mhm.
organically grew.
Yeah, he kind of fell into it, is the phrase I saw, which honestly often points to something genuinely solving a problem, don't you think?
I agree. It suggests it's meeting a real need, not just, trying to create one.
So that brings us to today's deep dive. We want to unpack one specific aspect of Connective that keeps coming up: how affordable it is.
Ah, yes, the affordability angle.
You hear it's very affordable, and maybe financially that's true on the surface. But we want to dig into what that really costs you beyond just the dollars.
Right, because that initial hook, very affordable, it definitely grabs your attention.
For sure.
And let's be clear up front, we're not talking about needing to, skip a mortgage payment or anything like that to join.
No selling your firstborn, no paying in magic beans.
No magic beans required, apparently.
Yeah.
The financial barrier itself isn't the big hurdle here.
Okay, so where's the catch? Because there usually is one, isn't there?
Well, the catch, if you want to call it that, is effort. Real, actual effort is absolutely required if you want to be a meaningful part of this thing.
Ah, okay, so it's not just pay your dues and you're in.
Not even close. It's definitely not like, say, a gym membership where you can sign up, pay the fee, and then maybe never actually go without it really affecting the gym itself.
Right, the gym still functions whether you're sweating it out or not.
Exactly. But Connective, they describe it as a living, breathing community. That phrase really stands out.
It does. It implies it needs life breathed into it by the members.
Precisely. The whole thing relies on people actually participating,
Yeah.
actively. You can't just be a wallflower.
So, what does that active participation look like? Let's break it down.
Okay, well, the first big one, maybe the most basic, is just showing up, attending the events.
Point one: attend our events. Seriously, be there. Sounds simple, but it sounds like they mean it.
They really do. It's framed as pretty much non-optional, unless you've got a genuinely wild excuse.
Like the source material joked about alien abduction, falling down a well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Funny. But the point is serious.
Hmm.
You need to be there consistently. Relationships don't build themselves if you're never in the room.
Makes sense. You can't network effectively by being a ghost. It's about, like they say, showing up, shaking hands.
Maybe feeling a bit awkward at first.
Huh. Yeah, until it starts to feel normal. That takes repetition, consistent presence.
It really does. And then once you're actually there, the next thing is you need to contribute, specifically referrals.
Okay, so point two.
Yeah,
Yes, you actually need to give them. This isn't just coffee and muffins then.
definitely not just a social hour. They call it a professional ecosystem. It's built on that idea of mutual support through connection.
So you need to be listening out for opportunities like, oh, you need a good accountant. I know someone, that kind of thing.
Exactly that. And it doesn't always have to be some massive game-changing lead either.
Oh.
Well, the examples they gave were interesting, like needing a mortgage broker, sure, but also someone who could hypnotize your cat.
Wait, seriously, hypnotize a cat.
Apparently,
Huh.
it just shows the range, right? It's about being intentional and listening for any way you can connect two people who might benefit.
Okay, that makes it less intimidating. It's not always about closing huge deals for others.
It's about fostering that supportive vibe. Being part of, as they playfully put it, the world's most supportive underground referral ring.
I like that. It paints a picture of constant, quiet support flowing between members.
And that flow is partly maintained by who you bring into the ring, which leads to the next point, inviting people.
Ah, right. Point three. Invite people, but think quality, not just quantity. So it's not just about bulking up the numbers.
Not at all. They're pretty explicit.
Yeah.
This isn't about filling seats with just anybody. It's about curation.
Curation? How so?
Well, you're encouraged to think carefully about who you invite. Is this person, a genuinely good human?
Okay, that's a good starting point.
Are they serious about their business? And crucially, would you trust them with your own clients?
Those are really good filters that weeds out, well, like their example, Brent, from that timeshare presentation you once attended.
Huh, exactly. Maybe just grab coffee with Brent, they suggest. Don't necessarily bring him into this specific environment.
Right, so you're actively shaping the group by who you introduce.
You are. And as shaping that growth, it also applies to yourself.
Yeah.
Which brings us to point 4, learning.
Learn because stagnant individuals aren't exactly engaging.
Okay, I appreciate the bluntness there.
Me too. It shows it's not just about the immediate transaction, it's also about your own growth, personally and professionally.
So improving your networking skills, getting better at spotting referrals, building relationships, that kind of learning.
Exactly. They expect you to actively work on that stuff, maybe attend workshops, read things, ask for feedback even.
And the idea is the more you grow, the more valuable you become to the group.
Precisely. It's a virtuous cycle. Plus, as they cheekily pointed out, it gives you more interesting things to talk about.
Always a bonus. Okay, so show up, refer, invite thoughtfully, keep learning. What else?
Helping out. Point 5 is about active contribution beyond just referrals.
Help out, because nobody appreciates a passenger.
Mhm.
Again, very direct. This really hammers home the community aspect.
It does. It's not for people who just want to sit back and receive. You need to chip in.
Like how? Setting up for events, welcoming new people. Yeah, practical things like that. Helping with setup, making newcomers feel comfortable, maybe volunteering for small tasks. It runs on people power, as they say.
That creates a sense of shared ownership, doesn't it? Everyone's invested in making it work.
Absolutely. And that leads really nicely into the final and maybe the most crucial point.
Which is?
Point 6. Be a good human. Seriously. It's half the equation.
Okay, that sounds fundamental.
It really is. It sets the whole tone. They're aiming for a specific kind of environment.
What kind is that?
A drama-free, ego-free, passive-aggression-free zone. That's the goal.
Wow. In the business world. That sounds refreshing, actually.
Doesn't it? It's about basic decency.
Hmm.
Kindness, honesty, respect. Trust is huge in networking. And you build trust by being, well, trustworthy and respectful.
So no backstabbing, no negativity, support each other's wins.
Celebrate the wins, empathize with the losses, don't ghost people. It's about building genuine connections, not just transactional ones.
Because those genuine connections are ultimately more valuable in the long run.
That seems to be the philosophy. Strong relationships built on being decent humans lead to better, more sustainable business outcomes.
Okay, so putting it all together, Connective might be free or low cost in terms of dollars.
Right, the financial barrier is low.
But the real investment is your time, your energy, your active participation, your willingness to give first.
Exactly. The payment, as the source puts it, is in your presence, your energy, your support, giving value before you expect to get something back. It's reciprocity in action.
And the success of the whole group depends on everyone actually doing that. It's not passive.
Not at all. It's a dynamic thing, completely reliant on collective buy-in and effort. It really shows that the value of networking isn't just the price tag. It's about what you put in.
A really interesting model. And it sounds like Byron Miller is looking to grow this, start new connective groups.
That's the indication, yeah, expanding the model.
So if this whole idea resonates with you listening, you know, the focus on effort, community, genuine connection over just cost, and you're ready to invest that time and energy,
then maybe reaching out to Byron Miller to learn more could be worthwhile, if you're ready to roll up your sleeves, basically.
definitely sounds like something different, something potentially really valuable happening down there, worth keeping an eye on.